Hello. How is everyone doing? Good evening if it is nighttime, and good morning if it's daytime. Let's see. Hello, hello. Just wait for a little bit for more people to come to join us. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. I hope the background music isn't too loud. All right. So hello. This is my debut as Kuro Getsumei. Good, good. All right. 自己紹介しましょう. So, my name is Kuro Getsumei, and these are the kanjis for my name. My birthday is September 19th, which is different from my creator's birthday. And my height is 160 centimeters, which is coincidentally the same height as my creator. The languages I speak are English, Hmong, and Japanese. English is not my first language, but it is the one that I use every day. And Hmong is my first language, but I only use it whenever I'm speaking to my parents, mostly. And I know Japanese a little bit. I studied it in college, but you know what they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So let's start using it and relearning. And this is my color, the hex code for it, which is our classic dusty blue color. Now that the boring stuff is done, here are my lights. I love reading shoujo manga. I read a little shonen too, but they're so long. The shoujo manga is shorter. And I really like mochi, specifically ichiko daifuku, which is strawberry mochi. And I also like onigiri, which is rice balls, and tuna mayo specifically. And I really like Studio Ghibli. And who doesn't, am I right? So my top 3 favorite Ghibli films. Number 1 is Kiki's Delivery Service. 2 is Spirited Away. And 3 is Howl's Moving Castle. Kiki was the first Ghibli film I saw at a very young age, and it has always stayed my favorite. And I really like singing only karaoke. I'm not professionally trained. I just know the lyrics by heart. And I really like Mondays. People tend to say that they don't like Mondays because their weekend is over. But I like to switch the narrative, thinking that Mondays are like a new beginning of the week. So you get to set the tone for your new week. So I like Mondays where I'm having a fresh start. My favorite time of day is Blue Hour. And Blue Hour is the fleeting 20 minutes in between sunset and dusk. I like it because of the blue hue that goes across the sky. And since it's very fleeting and transient, like cherry blossoms, it's only here for a short time. So let's bask in its beauty as much as we can while we can. Yeah. I love breakfast food. Waffles and pancakes. And eggs, sunny side up. Scrambled eggs is good once in a while. My favorite animals are rabbits and wolves. It's the year of the rabbit now, so let's hope we get some luck, right? And my favorite candle scent is an apple cinnamon. It is the only scent that I can tolerate. Anything else gives me a horrible headache. We don't want that, do we? As for my dislikes, I do not like horror. So I don't think I'll be playing or streaming any of horror games. Hopefully not. And I do not like bugs or reptiles. Anything with more than 2 legs is a no-no. Extrovert invasion. See, I'm an introvert, but I'm surrounded by extroverts. So when they invade my home, it is not very pleasant. Cooking. I don't like cooking. Not that I don't cook. I'm just not very good at it. And the stuff that I like to make is very simple. Like instant ramen, onigiri. What else? Sandwiches. Who doesn't love sandwiches? No Silent Hill. Silent Hill is too much. Maybe if it's cute, like if the artwork is cute for the horror games, I'll play it. But I don't think I can handle Silent Hill. I don't like tomatoes. I think it's the interior texture. I just can't get over it. But I'm okay with ketchup and tomato soup. And when it's in like spaghetti, just not the fresh fruit. I try to like it with cherry tomatoes because I heard they're sweet. But no. Extrovert invasions are not good. It doesn't do well for my mental health. Spicy food. I'm not touching it. Except if it's hot Cheetos. Great flavoring. So when I was a kid and I would get sick, my mom would give us the grape flavored Tylenol. And, I'm already really sick. And she would give us that. And I would puke. I would throw up because I was sick. So I guess my brain kind of conditioned grape flavoring to that reflex. So I avoid grape flavoring at all costs. Oh, I dislike anxiety. I struggle with anxiety a lot. You guys, I had to take a shot to calm my nerves before I do this presentation. I think it's working. And humidity, which coincides with camping and bugs. I tried camping at Yosemite in a tent cabin, and it was so hot. There was no air conditioning. I went to sleep, and I just kept thinking to myself, just 8 more hours, and this will all be over. I'm okay with glamping though. Hobbies. So, I'm sure most of you know I really like journaling. In addition to writing down my thoughts, I also do the creative journaling with washi tape, stickers, rubber stamps, and handmade paper. And cozy games. I am not very good at FPS games. RPG is okay, but I am a button smasher. There's no strategy. I'm all here for the pretty pictures and plot. Taking pictures of the moon and clouds. My phone is filled with pictures of the sky. It really relaxes me, and I just like the feel, you know. I like writing. I've really enjoyed poetry and story writing, and I've recently gotten into songwriting, which is essentially a bunch of poetry together, right? And reading. So I like to read fantasy, general fiction, and manga. I don't have much time to read nowadays, but maybe we can do a reading stream, yeah? Next is anime. First off is Sailor Moon. I've watched it since I was a little girl, where I would wake up at 5 a.m. on Saturdays just to watch it on TV. I don't know why 5 a.m., but that was when it was on. But Sailor Moon has been a big, has had a big impact on my life and my creative work. You could say it's one of my muses, sort of. Then there's Cardcaptor Sakura. I've seen the first 2 seasons, but I've yet to watch Clear Card. And then there's Magic Knight Ray Earth, Digimon. I guess my favorite season of Digimon is the 4th one, Frontier, when the kids could digivolve with, I don't know, would you say that it's the Digicode? Yes, Digimon Supremacy. Yeah, the 3rd season with the Tamers, it was very complex, and I really like that story. But I think it was just too dark for me. Yeah. There's Azumanga Daioh. If you know what that is, you're one of the cool ones. And then there's Sayuki, Dean Angel, Black Rock Shooter, Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the first animes I've watched that wasn't on TV. It was the first DVD anime that I've seen, and I really liked it. And I watched the reboot the past 2 years, and it's so good. I'm so glad they finished animating the whole series, the whole manga series. Then there's Naruto. I've only seen season 1. I have yet to finish Shippuden, but I hope that's one of my goals this year is to finish it. But I've heard that Boruto is not worth it. But I've heard spoilers, and someone with anxiety, spoilers are okay. And then there's Nana and Paradise Kiss. These 2 also hold a very special place in my heart because me and my small circle of friends, we grew up with these. And then for more manga. So the first 2, Akatsuki no Yona and Akagami no Shirayuki Hime, the reason why they're on here and not anime, because I know there's an anime out for it, but they didn't animate the whole series, and the manga is still going on, and I'm still reading it, and it's one of my 2 favorites. And then there's Hinata no Blue, Ao Hawa Ride, and again with this one, there's an anime for it too, but they didn't animate the whole thing. But I read the whole manga, and it's the first manga that really tugged at my heartstrings. It was so sad, but so good. And then there's Pink Do Habanero. Games. So I like Pokemon. I've only started playing Pokemon seriously, or yeah, with Ultra Moon and going forward. Before that, I was either in college and I didn't have time, or my brothers were playing and they didn't want to share. But I buy my own now, so I can play whenever I want. And then I also play Pokemon Go. Because I go on a lot of walks, might as well play and get some points, you know? Animal Crossing. Hi, welcome. Animal Crossing, I really enjoyed it when I first got it. I really enjoyed, with all the customizations and all the creativity in it. But then I soon felt like I was a slave to it, you know? You know what I'm saying? So I kind of had to step away, and I haven't played it for like over a year. So maybe I'll go back for one of my streams and clean up all the weeds. Kind of scared. And then there's Cooking Mama. Okay, I'm not good at cooking, but I am good at playing Cooking Mama. And then there's Every Town. It is a phone app game. So there's a story with this game. If you heard of Gaia Online, if you're one of the cool kids, you know what Gaia Online is. And back then, they had this game, but it was called Summer Springs. And you can only play it on Facebook with your Gaia account. And I really enjoyed it. The art was very good. It's like a farming game. But then, I don't know what happened, but they had to take it down. But then I found it 2 years ago as an app with a new name, Every Town. So, yeah. And then my favorite Final Fantasy game is 10 and 10-2. I really, really like 10-2 because of all the dress spheres. I liked transforming and seeing all the different dress spheres for Yuna, Riku, and Pain. Music. I usually listen to a wide variety, but these are my go-tos. So for, I would say, American singers, I really like Halsey, Ariana Grande, and Grimes. Halsey is like my biggest inspiration for creative work and songwriting. I just really liked how she thinks and how she executes her concepts. So I hope to follow in her footsteps. As for Korean music, I only started listening to K-pop with 21. So before that, I didn't really listen to it as much. But I do also like Blackpink, aespa, Twice, Red Velvet, BTS, IU, BB, and IVE. As for Japanese music, there's a lot because this is like my whole childhood. I listened to a lot of Kurokumi. She was before Halsey, there was Kurokumi. And did you know that Kurokumi sang the Japanese versions for 1,000 Words and Real Emotion for Final Fantasy X-2? And she also did the motion work for Yuna for her dance sequence in the opening of X-2. And then there's Gact, Utada Hikaru, Ayumi Hamazaki, Ayotsuka, Namiya Muro, Aimer, and L. And as for Chinese music, I mainly only listen to Ice Paper and Lay from EXO. The credits. If it wasn't for these people, Kuro would not be here today. I want to really thank Vio, known as Nonsense. He was the one that I contacted early last year in spring to help conceptualize Kuro. I went to him with 2 concepts. He helped drew them out, and then I went with the one as we see here today. So thank you so much, Vio, for working with me. I really, really appreciate you. And then I found my mama, Iwi, to help draw the model for Kuro. And thank you, Iwi, so much for your artistic input to help elevate the look of Kuro. Thank you. And then I went to my papa, Kino, to help rig Kuro so she's able to move. Yay! And I really want to thank Kino as well, because he really helped me get used to, or he really helped me use VTS, V2 Studio, and I had a lot of questions, and he did not hesitate to help me at all. So thank you so much, Kino. And then I got my stream assets from Sunny Emotions, and she's actually on Etsy, and this is her Etsy, Sunny Emotions. She is such a wonderful lady to work with. She helped create my my overlays and my schedule. And for the stinger, I would like to thank Victor Rux. I haven't showed it yet, but I will be using it in my future streams. For the 3D background of Kuro's bedroom is done by Amorphia1. We will be seeing that momentarily also. For the custom background music, thank you so much, Stream Cafe Music. So the music you're hearing now is custom made for Kuro by Stream Cafe Music. And thank you, M. Gerald Inark. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but she also goes by Little Wolf. And I had her help me make a ping model, or a PNG model, a PNG model for whenever I ever do collaborations. I can use that instead of this model. So for the goals with Kuro, so if you guys came from my creator's shop, Dusty Paper Moon, you know that we like to tell stories in unconventional ways. So with Dusty Paper Moon, we were able to tell the story of Noctis through stationery. So with Kuro, I want to tell her story through VTubing. So the reason why I didn't have a lore video at the beginning is because the whole journey will be the lore. And this is thinking very far ahead. But I really want to have a manga and or anime made of Kuro's story. I would like to reach 100k subscribers. I have never reached such a high number before, so it would be a great feat if I could reach that. I would like to learn to play the bass guitar. I've always wanted to learn to play an instrument. And why not do it live in front of people, right? I would like to improve my Japanese, as I stated at the beginning. I want to relearn and properly learn the native speaking. And I would like to release an original song with my songwriting. That'd be neat, right? To tell Kuro's story through song and storytelling. For the tags, so I thought about it, and for the fan name, maybe Kumomis. A combination of Kumo, which is cloud, and Giyomi, which is cute person in Korean. I'm sure you guys heard of the Giyomi song. So if you are a fan, then you are a Kumomi. And for general tag, please use Kuro Getsumei. For live, it would be Getsumei Go. Fanarts, please use Getsumei Art. And Oshi Marks are the cloud and the crescent. And then now we will do the model showcase. All right. Here are the shoes. So I like to wear white shoes a lot, so I thought I would transfer that to Kuro's model. And of course, we have to include the crescents. She's wearing socks, believe me. They're just low rise. And then the track pants. You gotta have good mobility for all the adventures we're gonna go on, right? And then there is her wolf mask for her Getsumei clan. And then she is always carrying 2 books. One black for reading to gain more knowledge and wisdom. And the white one is for journaling to document our thoughts and our everyday activities. And let's see. Here we have her coat, her furry coat, her crop top, and her boken. Boken is her wooden sword. And I named it Tsukiakari, which means moonlight. So that is the inscriptions on the sword. And I use a wooden sword instead of a steel katana because I believe in second chances, you know? If I'm going against an opponent, I'd like to give him a second chance. Don't want to get rid of them right away. And then there's her hair and her hairpin, her hair bun and the hairpin. So, fun fact, her hair bun is supposed to resemble a cloud. And then let's show the toggles. Angry. Sad. Let's go back to normal. Okay. Let's remove the coat. You see these muscles? Don't want to mess with them, right? Okay, we also remove the strap and the sword. Alrighty. What's going on? And that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. It's very nice to meet everyone. Do you have any questions for me? So while we're waiting, I will be posting my schedules on Sunday nights. I'm hoping to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yes, I'm very excited. This is the best time to overcome my anxiety. Am I right? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Amorphia1, for the bedroom. I've always wanted a room with a skylight. Like Usagi. So yeah, I plan to stream Mondays and Wednesdays in the evening my time, which is now. And Fridays will be earlier towards the afternoon, in case anyone who can't meet on the evening times, we can hang out Fridays. What game we're gonna play? So we will find out on Sunday. I still have to think about it, but I do have some in mind. But I will take recommendations too. Just no horror games, please. I can't handle it. If I can't handle a presentation, how can I handle horror games? I played Resident Evil once on the Wii with my friends, and when I thought I was gonna swing at the zombie and I threw the controller. Thank you. I did my best. Next time, hopefully, I won't need a shot. You guys, I even took half day off work to mentally prepare. Anxiety is no joke. But yeah, I've been working on Kuro for majority of last year. So I'm really excited to finally show her and tell her story. I think I'll wait 10 more minutes. But I hope you'll join me in my future streams. Just stop in and say hi. I hope to do some karaoke streams in the future. I will be releasing YouTube videos because I chose to stream on YouTube because I want to create content with Kuro in addition to streaming. If I would just wanted to do streams, I would have gone with Twitch. Yeah. So on Kuro's channel will be Kuro content, and on Dusty Paper Moon channel will be more journaling and stationery content. Talk about giving myself more work. But you must do what you have to do for art. Tomorrow's Friday. You guys excited for the weekend? I have to do some extrovert activities this weekend. So, gotta hype myself up for that too. Oh, and I hope my voice is okay. I know that your voice is a major part of your VTubing journey. Just wait till I sing, you guys. Oh yeah, thank you. I will for sure be journaling to de-stress. I've been trying to curate a playlist to karaoke. Got some good oldies that I really want to sing. Oh yeah, earlier today, when I came home early from work, I was trying to catch up on my my journal from last year. I was working on 2. I finished 1, but I need to finish the other one. I'm kind of glad I went with Habanichi journals this year, so I can write down my thoughts more. Um, for games, I don't know at the top of my head, but I did keep a list. And I will pick and choose which ones to play for future schedules. For shows, I heard that 90s show is on Netflix now. Might check that out. As for movies, I'm not sure either. I haven't gone to the movies in a while. Mainly because, the previous years with whatever was going around. And then the movie theater close by my house, it closed down. Oh, what music or song do I listen to while journaling? So I have a few playlists on Spotify that I listen to. And I created playlists for Kuro. So I switched between that one and music that I listened to back when I was in high school. So a lot of Japanese music. I'm wondering, do you guys know J-Rock or Visual K? I listened to a lot of that back in middle school and high school. I could. I'll have to figure out where to post it. I'll see if I can post it on Instagram and Twitter. Oh yeah, you guys, I have a Twitter just for Kuro and all of her activities, so it's not it's not gonna be posted all the time on my Instagram because I don't want to mix the two. I want to keep them separate. I only did the debut one on Instagram just to show that she's debuting, but future updates would be on Twitter, so make sure to follow Twitter if you want more Kuro. Oh yeah, the Gazette. My favorite was Alice 9. And I really liked Anne Cafe too. But I kind of stopped listening when Bo left the band. And you guys, I went to see... Oh, if you saw my Instagram post, I went to see Miyabi late last year. And what's funny is that we were in line and I was bonding with the 2 girls in front of me about J-Rock. And then the friend I went with, they were like, oh yeah, want OK Rock? I'm like, oh no, it's not the same. You know. Because we were talking about Visual K. I'm like, no, OK Rock is not Visual K. I like to play rhythmic games too. I hope I can play them on here because I don't know if they're DMCA or not. Oh yeah, the blue rolling cart. Because I have one in real life. It's really important. You guys, this is really bad for me to say, but you know that drum rhythmic games? I like it, but I cannot remember the name. I like that one. I know a lot of Vtubers play Genshin Impact too. I never really had time for it, but maybe I will for this new journey. But it's a gacha game, you know? But it's okay. I'm a grinder. I'm really stubborn and I don't like to use money for gacha games. But they give you like a free roll a day, don't they? Oh, let's look that up. Oh, it does look cute. It reminds me, it looks like Stardew Valley. Might have to give it a go. But yeah, I have this whole list of games I want to play. I just can't remember the names. I'm a sucker for aesthetics. So if it's a very aesthetically pleasing game, that's right up my alley. I think that will be it for today. I will be posting my schedule on Sunday night. And then hopefully you guys can join me Monday, Wednesday, or Friday next week and the weeks going forward. Let's have a wonderful time on this new journey. Thank you so much for joining again today. And I hope to see you again next time. Have a good night if it's evening. And have a good day if it's morning. Thank you so much. This really means a lot to me. Bye bye.